This video demonstrates the use of the DigiFix bracket as a drill guide. The sterile kit comes with 2 brackets, a hex driver, 2 5/4K wires, and 4 4/5K wires. The sawbone demonstrates a dorsal fracture dislocation that's unstable. The application starts with the insertion of the access pin. This is typically done freehand. The most important part is to make sure that the access pin is perpendicular to the long axis of P1, after which time about an inch of the access pin K-wire, which is a 5/4K wire, is cut off and set aside. The brackets now are taken out of the kit and the set screws loosen. There should be 4 set screws, 2 in each bracket. All 4 should be loosened, 1 full turn each. Be careful not to allow the set screws to fall out. Stack the brackets on top of one another side by side and use the pin that was previously cut and insert it into the most distal hole in the brackets. This hole is the one that's closest to the hook of the bracket. Then tighten the distal set screws to lock the K-wire onto the bracket. This is what it should look like after tightening the screw. Use another K-wire, a 4/5K wire, and insert it into one of the other holes, and they should line up across both brackets. And now this has become your drill guide. Insert the drill guide over the access pin, and the distal K-wire now can pierce the skin to help hold this bracket in place. Now go ahead and drill the 4/5K wires into P2 through the holes of the brackets. The first one's drilled, now followed by the second one. This should allow for parallel placement of all the K-wires into the bone. Stating the obvious, the joint should be reduced prior to inserting the K-wires into P2. After all the K-wires are inserted, the brackets/drill guide can be slid off the K-wires and disassembled into individual brackets. The individual bracket can be placed over the K-wires, one on each side of the finger, which should keep the joint reduced. Tightening the distal set screws will lock the brackets onto the distal K-wires. Any temporary wires transfixing the joint can be removed and range of motion can be tested. Thereafter, the K-wires can be cut short and the access pin bent 90 degrees and cut. Use of the brackets as a drill guide will help place parallel K-wires in the coronal plane.